Okay, folks, this is Colan from Kincaid Outdoors. This is my Sunday archery live. We discuss archery in all its in the traditional forms, and I'll do some shooting. Just wanted to see who's going to be here, who's not going to be here. Uh, Last week was a little light on the people on the Sundays, obviously, because they have other things more important. I guess football does that for you. Sorry, not a football fan. No offense to any football fans out there. But yeah, I've got my phone set up where you can see on this side over here, where I'm going to be shooting at my target there. I've made a couple shots already, missed a couple because I'm using my heavier 74-pound longbow this time. I'm trying because I haven't shot at one in a little while. I'm a little rusty, so bear with me on that one because that's the one I plan on doing ground hunting with. Maybe mostly for turkey, possibly. Nothing majorly outlandish. Deer is a little much for me right now. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get the tags in for that one this year, but we'll see what we can do. Hopefully, it's not going to be too late for people to show up. I'm still sending out invitations. Hopefully, someone out there beneath the pale moonlight, as the saying goes, will want to come in and hang out with me and see what's going on. Well, I know there's a couple people who've got work, so they can't really make it, but I am going to try and see if my friend All Terrain is going to be available. I see he's active now on Instagram, so I'm going to send a link to the chat and stuff, and who knows, he might come up, he might not. Let's just try to get him up here so we can actually see what's going on. It is a beautiful day, a little windy, but beautiful day nonetheless. Hopefully we can get some people up in here and see what's going on. See, I'm not sure if that. Let's see here. I know some people are very busy doing other things, but I can hope. That's all I can do is hope. If you're here, because I haven't looked at my thing here, I'm trying to set everything up, send out the invitations. So, yeah, hopefully somebody will be here soon. I will be facing over here where that blue grill is right there, and my phone is set up downrange where you can see the target. Hopefully, we'll get some good shots in. I still got 2 more bows to set up, and I got a couple more bows we can discuss while we're in the chat today. And we also have some different arrows and things like that. So I didn't bring out my archery kit with me today, but we'll have to wait and see. Now, I do have a minor annoyance going on right here. You probably can't see them, but over in the UK, in that area, they call them midges. We call them gnats, little biting little thingies that just make things annoying. So hopefully we'll be doing okay. Got my computer set up, got the line set up. I just got to hope there's someone's going to be interested in coming out and saying, hey, what's going on? That kind of thing. Now, I don't have a lot going on right now. So all I can do is hope that you guys are interested in coming out and hanging out with me. I would have been up earlier, but we were doing some things here at the house. We were trying to get some stuff out of our storage, my trailer at the moment. Who knows? So right now, it's just me. Hopefully, when I get these set up, you'll have someone will pop in here and I can hear it. Hey, Molly, how you doing? Thanks for coming, Molly. I really appreciate it. I know Jason's probably working, so I'm glad you can make it. I got my range set up down there. I've got a couple shots I've already taken, just doing the test run with my 74-pound longbow. And I'm hoping to get some more people in here where I can discuss more about archery. Or, Molly, if you have any questions about it, I can help you with that as well. So, my backyard doesn't look very well, but got some stuff going on. What the heck is that noise? That was my arrows falling over. Hello, Grant. I have a very wide selection of arrows with me. I've got three back quivers, and some good for hunting, some not good for hunting. But if you're interested in, asking questions, yes. Well, it's not so much bows with arthritis because I actually have arthritis in both my wrists and some of my other joints. It's just a matter of exercise, stretching, and some other exercises that help alleviate the problem. Aspercream is my friend most mornings. Hey, Backwoods, how you doing? Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. I've got a few, things going on right now. I've got a couple bows I'm going to be setting up, and if you have any questions, please feel free. I've got bows of all makes and types. I've got one-piece longbows. I've got two-piece longbows. I've got one-piece recurves and two-piece recurves. I actually have two different styles of two-piece longbows. So if you're curious, I have a Samick Sage Takedown recurve. I have a Bear recurve one piece. I have a Black Hunter Takedown longbow, and I have a uh, Black Widow Reflex Deflex longbow. And I also have a survival bow, which I'll be showing you in a bit because I'm going to be setting it up as we're sitting here. So I got to go get it. I've got two more bows to set up for the moment. I have other bows I could have brought out, but I haven't done it yet because it's a lot of work trying to get all this stuff outside and bringing it back in. But the one I'm going to show you right now is actually what I think is my coolest one. It's in this little pouch right here. And yes, folks, this is a bow. This is my Survival Archery Systems Atmos Takedown longbow. It's got anodized aluminum riser and fiberglass limbs. There's not much to it other than that, what you saw right there. The pouch, it does not come with this pouch, by the way, folks. It's just, I found this separate, and it works for me. And this is actually just a Campbell's bag I found somewhere that had a couple of leather divider in there. And I'm planning on putting some straps on here, so maybe use it as a quiver or something. But it's really simple. This is a 55-pound bow, and it's pretty much weather-proof. You can handle the heat. You can handle the cold. It's not too difficult to set up. It's pretty zippy little bow compared to some of my other bows. This is a 55-pound draw at 28 inches. That's my draw, and it's left-handed because I am left-handed. So bear with me here. And it just basically takes an Allen wrench to put it together. I keep it partially together so I don't lose the limbs or anything, and I don't have to rush. I could make it smaller and more compact by taking everything apart, but it takes forever to put back together. So I just put it 3/4 of the way, and Just crank the deal on here. Nothing fancy to it, but the Atmos bow is got some really good features. Um, Give me a minute, folks. I'm being eaten alive by bugs. The riser itself, like I said, is anodized aluminum. If you don't believe me, it's aluminum. Some of the paint has flaked off right there, but it's got attachments for you can either put a bow fishing reel right here. They have a place for you can put a sight, or you can put in also right here. You can put into a arrow rest if you want. I shoot off the riser, so that's not. Hopefully, that's not too bad for some people. But I plan on using this, be able to use this for bow fishing as well as regular hunting. I may have to repaint after a while because the paint chips really easily. This one here, it took me 3.5 years to get the money up for, because not that it was overly expensive, which it was expensive. It was the fact that give me a second here. I'm going to get this thing set up. I'm left-handed. They did not make left-handed risers when they first came out. So I have to do my best about getting left-handed gear. It's not easy to do. I'm going to tilt down a little bit and step back where you guys can see what I have to do to get this stuff together. I'm not sure how much you can see from right there, but gotta make sure I got that right. Yep, got it right the first time. But as you can see, it's pretty simple. And there's the, like I said, it's an Atmos survival bow from Survival Archery Systems. It cost me $450 to get this one. It's not too crazy. It's pretty simple design, and it shoots fairly well. Forgive me, using an arrow to hold that up. Hey Timmy, how you doing? Now, I'm not sure if you guys have heard of Survival Archery Systems, but I find this is a really good bow. This one here can handle the heat, can handle the cold. I generally keep this in my van, packed away, but I've got a lot of scratches on there already that I probably need to do a paint touch up. You can probably see the little aluminum shining through, but it'll do the job. I'll probably end up using maybe some light touches of. Let's see what's a good thing I could use. Nail polish, maybe. I don't know. I'll figure out something. But it's simple, to the point, and it pulls 55 pounds at 28 inches, which, like I said, which is my draw. I have my target set up down there, but I'll be shooting that after a bit, after answering some questions. You're not wrong, Timmy. You're definitely not wrong on the crossbow deal. Jenny uses a crossbow when she can because she has bad elbows, so she can't pull back like she wants. But any good takedown bow can be a survival bow if you want it to be. I will show you what I mean. Please forgive me here. This is a Samick Sage takedown recurve. According to experts, they call it a entry level recurve because of its simplicity, and its price. I on the other hand, think it's a really good bow, no matter what the price, due to the fact that, first of all, it's a very pretty bow. The riser, I don't know what the woods are made out of, so please forgive me, but it has the same features as my Atmos with the attachments for you can either use it for a counterbalance or a bow fishing reel. It has the parts for you can add a rest if you want to do a rest, and the parts for either um, sights if you do that. I don't use any of those things except for I'm planning on putting a bow fishing reel attachment on here, so I can do that. That's down the road. I don't have the reel yet. That is correct, Timmy. Putting a crank on your crossbow will help make it easier. But this one right here is, I can't do it because it's really close to the house, but it's 62 inches and it's a 55-pound draw at 28. This one here, at the time of purchase, was $120. And this is one of my favorite bows to shoot, to be honest. Give me a moment here. I'm just trying to get my bow set up. But this is the one I hunt with. I've hunted deer with this. I've hunted turkey with this. I've hunted rabbits with this. And I've taken down only one thing because I missed an opportunity on the deer, and I didn't see a freaking tom when it comes to turkey. Only hens, which really sucked. But I just hadn't had an opportunity. Though I did have a really good shot at a buck while I was turkey hunting. Unfortunately, it was in the wrong season, and I didn't have a tag, which really freaking sucked. But that happens. Yeah, they do. I also have another takedown bow that's reasonably priced, and that's from. Give me a second. I'll show you. I originally got this one for myself, but they misconstrued what I said about what hand I am, and they sent me a right-handed model. This one here is also uses Allen wrenches to put together, like this one, and I didn't check. Yeah, it just fits just like that one. And this one here is 55 pounds at 28 inches and right-handed. This is a Black Hunter. This is a variation on the Black Hunter. It's a very comfortable, beautiful one-piece wood riser. It's a reflex deflex design, hence the limbs like this, and it shoots really quick. I'm not going to be shooting it because the string is in a different location, according to my boy. Because as soon as he saw this when I got it in a while back, he said mine and took off with it, and I haven't been able to shoot it since. But this is his. This one, our Chinese-made bows. It's not too bad. Same as the Samick. It works pretty good. But my Atmos is American-made, and I believe my Black Widow longbow is also American-made. Any questions? Please feel free. I did put the link in the chat at the beginning of the night, the day. If you were interested in coming up, you're more than welcome to. Like I said, I've got my camera set up on my target down there. I am sorry that it's hard to see, but it's the only place I could set my target up at the time, and my phone's in the shade if I want to see anything at all. But when I first put it up there, the deer itself was visible. Now, backwoods, what kind of bow do you use? And Timmy, I know you have tons of bows, but which one do you prefer? I mean, I am not a compound kind of guy, but if you are, more power to you. At least you have a bow. And I got to get more of my arrows, so bear with me. And I also got to get my Samick strung because I want to shoot that one. Right now, I've got 3 bows set up to shoot. I do have a bear recurve that a friend of mine sold my boy. I will show it to you in a bit. It's a little outlandish, but cool looking. Decent little 40-some pound bow. Yep, so it's good. Yep, and there's my Samick. I bought this one quite a few years ago, and I've never had any issues with this. So the bowstring made myself. I went through so many bowstrings. Well, a bow's a bow, backwoods. I can understand about Hoyts. Um, if Hoyt made a traditional bow that I liked, I would go with one. But I don't have a preference. I do like Bear. Bear makes really good bows. My longbow, I've had several manufacturers of my longbows. I've had Lost Creek bows. I've had what was it? Another friend of mine who made bows made me a couple of them. I got a couple of them still in the house. Uh, oh man, Mahaska Custom Bows, which was one of my first longbows. It got destroyed years ago. Got stepped on purpose. Hey Cecilia, thank you for coming. Um, but this is the bow I tend to do more hunting with because it's shorter than my longbow, obviously, which means I could use it in a tree stand if I choose to, or if I could use it in a blind if I choose to. But my favorite kind of hunting is wearing my camo and just standing right out in the open because you never know what's going on. Hey Snark, how you doing? Thank you for coming. Yeah, like I said, my survival bow it's pretty simple. But other than the bolts, it's pretty sturdy. And the fact is, it's got a lot of the versatility as my Samick. My Samick cannot handle the temperature differences as much, so that's why I love this one. It doesn't. It may not make it through a cold winter or whatever, but while the fiberglass limbs will. Thank you, Cecilia. I really appreciate it. Now, for those who do go hunting, what kind of hunting do you choose or prefer? I'm a small game kind of guy overall because if it still puts meat on the table, it doesn't matter how big it is. And I do have plans for something in my yard as soon as I see them again, but I have not seen them recently. Um, the last week or so, I've been missing out on them. But then again, I haven't been home early enough to see them in the middle of my yard, and that's that groundhog I have. I'm not telling anybody. Ooh, not bad. I got one U custom U recurve that's deer sinew backed. I don't bring that one out very often. And I've got a 100-pound bamboo backed longbow that the same person who made my recurve made for me. And I was selling his bows for a while, and he handed me the recurve because it was his first recurve he ever made. He usually made longbows, and I asked him how much you want for it. He said nothing. Why? It's not for sale. It's for you. I go, whoa, dude, that was awesome. But it's cool. I can understand that, Molly. Nothing wrong with that. But I mean, I could, give it a shot and show you what I've got. I mean, I've got the tips and stuff that I use right down here, right behind my stupid chair. I don't do anything really super fancy, but there is something I prefer probably that most archers don't. I prefer, not where's it at? Give me a second. Midges suck. Um, I prefer four-fletched arrows over anything else. But I hunt with hex blunts, as you can see here, for small game. Because you never know, you're going to take something small out. I also have, for the bigger game, Zwicky two-blade broadheads. I'm sure you guys are familiar with those who do hunt. And, give me a second here. Judo points, got that. Another Zwicky. Oops, sorry. Give me a second. I'm being eaten alive here. But one of the last ones I got, this one here is just a novelty tip, I think. It was supposed to be, but I fixed it up. And that's a medieval broadhead that I picked up at a Renaissance fair. I've been sharpening on it. It's got a really good solid point on it. So I'm going to use that for small game, possibly that groundhog if I see him. Yep, you had to starting at the age of 8, Tim. I started when I was 8, so I was within the law. And I, as of last Thursday, most people should know, I just turned 55. So I've been shooting for quite a while. My boy, whose room is right there, he started when he was 2, and he's now 16. So he's been shooting for 14 years, and he's really good too. The bear recurve here, the black hunter one those are his bows because he can't use mine because I'm left-handed. He's right-handed. I can understand that, Tim. My uncle used to hunt bear a lot, especially since his name was Daniel, and he was nicknamed Daniel Boone for another. But he was a small man, but very, very strong, and he would go out bear hunting and he'd do all that kind of stuff. Myself, I do not want to face a bear. I don't think I could handle it. I've got the equipment for it, but I want to go hog hunting. That's one thing I haven't done yet. Please forgive me if I stop and look like I'm trying to read your comments. You guys have any questions on the bows or any of the arrows that I may have? Or even the tips? By the way, the target you see over here, I picked up off the curb a couple weeks ago. Someone was getting the trash out of their house. I think they either got evicted or they died or something, and all their stuff was on the curb. And this is the one thing I found out of the whole pile that I could use. See here. Sorry, getting the last of my Pepsi in the house, which really sucks. Yep, it was. I got lucky on so many levels. Because that's a 3D target. I found the legs, the body, and the antlers in 3 different spots. Put them all together and brought them home. It handles my bows, which is really nice. I haven't really tried it much with any of the other arrows. Let me see what I can do here. To give you an idea, I'm going to use this one right here with my Samick real quick and show you how it handles the thing. I just hope I don't screw up and miss again, because last week I hit the top of the target and it shattered a couple of my arrows. So unfortunately, that happens. I'm always in the market for more arrows. And people ask me, "Oh, do you like splitting arrows?" No, I find splitting arrows a bad thing. Expensive. So hopefully this will go to plan here. A little low, but it did hit. Let's see here. Let me another one. Oh, there we go. I'm not sure if you guys can see me or not. I have to turn my camera a little bit for you guys to see me shoot it. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully that'll work. Do not split arrows, Russ. Oh, sorry. Fourth name. Don't like using it. That's Broadhead. That's not it. Oh, there's one. Sounds like my wife's back from the store. Well, let's find him. That's not good. And I've got a whole bunch of arrows all over the place here. I got that quiver, and that quiver. Full of arrows, but they all need some work, unfortunately. Because I go through so many arrows because I break them, lose tips, a whole bunch of other things, unfortunately. I wish I could do something else with them, but I can't. That's a broken one. Crikey. I gotta go to the other quiver. I only had like 5 or 6 arrows I could use last time, so I think some of the arrows ended up in my boy's quiver. So bear with me here. Let's see, that one broke. That might work. That's missing a tip. Can't use that one. That's missing a tip. Yay! And these light blue ones are my boys, so I can't use those at the moment. That one is a whole new everything. Yeah, those I can't use any of those. But I'll just keep on looking until I find some. I got one. Yeah, every year on my birthday, I ask my wife for the same thing. Hopefully, she's supposed to get me some arrows. Who knows? Dang it! Skipped it off the top. It happens more often than not, unfortunately. A lot more often than not. That's one of my hunting ones. Oh, give me something I can use. Give me something I can use. I shattered one of my carbons last week. Unfortunately, here's one. No, the groupings are good. Let's go down and right. I'm standing way back from where I usually stand, so I can see you guys better. But I've got to go retrieve some arrows after a bit. I I have the sound shut off down there so it doesn't echo. Be well, but thank you for coming. Hey, JV, how you doing? None, unless you want to count. Let's see here, some weeds. I have not shot the groundhog yet. That's one neighbor I want to eliminate, JV. Yeah, I bet they do. Um, I would love to, but finding a good traditional shop around here is hard because the one I normally go to, they sold the building out from underneath him, and he had to vacate. He's got all his equipment, he just no place to put it. But it's a really good target down there. I haven't tried. I'm not sure if I should try it with broadheads or not, but it seems to work really good with field points so far. I've got a lot of arrows to repair, unfortunately. Okay, that one's not going anywhere. I guess I could try that one, but I don't know if it'll work. I don't use aluminum arrows. I'm not sure if they'll handle the weight. No, it's not a Mackenzie, which would be really interesting since I'm from Iowa and Delta Mackenzies are made here. Let me shoot this one arrow, then I'll go down and retrieve, and I'll let you know. I don't have a separate mic for you guys can hear me when I'm talking back here, so I just didn't want to get a lot of feedback or anything like that. So there's that. I'll be right back. I got to go retrieve my arrows. No, I can't tell what manufacturer of that target is. If it's a Delta Mackenzie, it's actually pretty cool, but lost a tip. But that's okay. I got more. But shot this many arrows while I've been here. Did I just shooting simple field points? Okay. Good to know if I could use my broadheads on it. I have never tried it yet because I literally had this thing over just a little over a week. So let's see here. I'm gonna try my Zwicky on that. Not tried it yet, so this will be a first. Nice little kill shot there. A little low, but still within the zone. Not bad. I'm actually kind of proud of myself for that one. I don't have a bow stand up here. My bow stands are down in the yard, but I do want to show you guys one of my other bows. JV's already seen a lot of these. But here's my my Black Widow. And this one here is 74 pounds at 28. And the name of it is called Autumn Gray, which is really interesting since my birthday is the first day of autumn. This one shoots really quick. It's okay. It's okay for me, but I know you're in Hessen, Cecilia. Please don't worry about it. Okay, not yet. I'm patient. I'm very patient. I'm still trying to get my stuff settled here. So, and I don't think JB's got my new address yet, but I need to get it to you, which I will send to you by Instagram, JB, because I haven't done it yet. That's on me, not on you. Give me a second here to give JB my. Haven't done a chance to do it yet. Come on, there we go. I am been hesitant. I understand, JB. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. Hey, Evan, how you doing? Thanks for coming. I really appreciate it. We're just discussing archery and bows, and doing some shooting. You can see my target down there. That was one of my broadheads, my Zwicky broadheads in there. Um, I'm not sure how well it looked when it hit because I was busy shooting, but not bad. It's probably about 10, 12 yards out, not too far. Um, Not my best, but I'm learning. I've never had a 3D target before. I've already done standard traditional targets, and they're not bunnies. I can do bunnies really easy. I started shooting when I was a kid, shooting at pop bottles. It's about the rough size and shape of all that. I understand, but he didn't have my new address. That's on me. But then, I mean, I didn't have an address for a while since the 1st of July. Then I was in the motel for a month and a half. Then now I've been here, so that's like 3 months. I haven't had anything, so it is what it is. But I'm sure it will be rectified eventually. I'm patient, and I will let you know. But anybody else have any archery questions or any questions about my gear? any information you want to bring up that you might know. Tim has been a professional longer than I've probably been, but he might know more than me. Well, Cecilia, extenuating circumstances do happen. Remember, he did move in the last year, so like I did, not something I'd really like to do. Oh, supper's ready. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab my supper, and I'll be right back out here. I didn't even hear my wife get in the house. Okay, it looks like I got switched here, but it is what it is. Now I am over there when I shoot. But I will be right back. I just got to go grab my supper real quick, and I'll be right back out. Okay, folks, I'm back. Sorry, had to get supper. I'm having my wife calls cowboy stew, beans and hamburger. I wish, but no, I'm actually pretty decent on that. I don't know about that, Cecilia. Mm, please forgive me. I'm eating with my hat on. We could do a quick picture search on who made the target. Um, hmm, Looks like Terrain cannot make it today because he's got errands and stuff. And he's also dealing with a headache, so he will not be joining us today. But I met him first time last week on my channel. He came up and joined in, learned about archery and things like that. Nope, no luck on that groundhog either. Please bear with me, folks. I haven't eaten all day, so. Oh, they've shattered at least two of my cedars, which I prefer cedar over um, carbons, because carbons are just, I can't get them stiff enough for my bows, because I pull heavier bows and they don't like stiff bows for some reason, and you have to really find a way to get them heavy enough to handle the draw. Today, as you guys can see, is a beautiful day with a high of 74 degrees and buggy as all get out. I'm getting eaten alive. Get off my thing. That's a suck. Please forgive me for not saying much. I just wanted to see what you guys are saying. Oh, Cecilia, just to let you know, there's my tomatoes. I've got 4 tomatoes. I got 2 on this one here, and I got 2 on this one over here. But I got blooms popping up all over the place. No, I didn't. When you're out in the field, you don't need to wash your hands. They're doing pretty good. Hopefully, I can get them to survive. Let me check something. I took pictures of my targets. I'm not sure if I can do a image search on my wife's computer or not. I've never done it. Let me see here. If I'm quiet, please forgive me. I'm trying to read, and the ringing in my ear is not helping. I'm checking something real quick. I sent a message to Jason a while back about my targets, so I'm hoping I get them to pop up. Oh yeah, they're going to be going into my our, well, we call it our breakfast nook area. which is right behind this wall, right behind me here. Um, we have some places already planned to set up those right there. I've been looking for 100-pound arrows forever because I've got a 100-pound longbow I can't really do demonstrations on because I can't find arrows strong enough to withstand the pressure. They snap almost every time. Excuse me. Please forgive me. Internet is running really slow because my boy is on his Oculus right now. Oh, come on. I can't use my phone. My phone's down there being used for the other thing. There it is. Slowly, it's popping up. Oh, come on. Nope. I don't have it listed there. It might be on, check my Instagram chats. Maybe it's on that. I'm checking everything it is, but I got some pictures I wanted to try. Okay. Well, Molly is here, Cecilia, his wife. So she was the first person to pop in. But I'm checking on a chat where I sent him a message, a picture message about my targets that I got, and hopefully I can use that picture to search for that uh, target that I got. But I can't remember. Let me check Cliff. Maybe I should send it to Cliff. Get off my toes. Oh, I do have it there. I'm doing the search for the image search right now. If I can find out who the manufacturer of this particular target is. So still haven't finished up the search yet, but I'm working on it. Um, no, they all the pallets at my workplace are sold when they're done. They don't give them away. We get pallets in all the time. We got hundreds of pallets, but we just can't. We have to use them every single day. Literally, we have a lot of product that comes in that's not on pallets. They use slip sheets, and we reuse pallets over and over again. So we don't just can't take pallets from work, unfortunately. Oh, come on. I'm still looking for this picture. So, I've seen them do it. I've got a place for putting my garden beds already. If they're already lined with paver stones, edging stones, so it's already marked out. I just got to use that location. I've just been looking. I'm going to be renting a tiller for when I do get to that point. That's cool, Cecilia. I'm still searching for the. Timmy, are you still here? You're awfully quiet. If everybody else is here, I would like to see who else is here. I'm showing 4 people in here. Who's all here? That's the other side. It's me apparently right now. I'll look for it later. Take up bandwidth when I'm trying to find something. I'm not sure if you're still here, Tim. I want to show you the bear recurve that belongs to my boy. Mind you, the person who used it was a reenactor, so hence the deer fur on each of them. It's got string silencers. The person originally paid only $110 for it at my friend's shop when he had it open. And this one here is, let's see, what's the weight on this one? It's buried underneath the rise right here, so I can't tell you how the pound. I think it's about 45 pounds to 50 pounds. Nice little recurve. Wouldn't know why would he would cover up this stupid deal, but yeah, it's a nice little recurve. Nothing fancy about it, but it works. Thank you. 75 to 100, Tim. I prefer cedar if you can find them because I think they're a lot more durable. But Douglas fir works at a 23/64 if necessary at 28 inches. But that's what I shoot. I need something that can handle my 74-pound longbow to my 100-pound longbow and my 55s. Thank you for checking for me. I really appreciate it. You want your bows back?
I broke my window, by the way.
Why did you break your window?
No, the things were on snap that keep the window locked.
Yeah.
That's exactly why they had it.
Well, come on. What was you saying? I couldn't hear you.
You can keep on to it now.
Well, my stream's going to be ending soon, so. Okay. Okay, here's your big one. I can't hear you. No, it's not, but okay. The tip to that one arrow is stuck in the railroad ties back here. Now, I don't know how many people are here right now. It's showing 5 now. My boy is securing his window to keep people from getting out because he doesn't have any way of securing that window right now. But we're going to be doing our best to get that taken care of. Something a little bit more convenient than a screw. I can understand that. I get me a Pepsi. You know how I feel about Pepsi. But you know, been going on here for a little over an hour. There's not, I've done some shooting, lost an arrow tip. Happens. Didn't break anything, which I'm lucky. First time for everything, I guess. But my boy's going to be leaving. His mom's going to be come picking him up soon, and I'm going to need to get out of here. Cecilia, I'm going to say goodnight, and thank you everybody who's here for being here. I really appreciate it. But I've got to get this all organized and put away. But thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. I hope to see you on Tuesday at my coffee break. Sponsor me? Maybe. We'll see. I have to, I don't have a sponsor yet, but I do have a little. You too, Cecilia. Be well, everybody. Love you. And this is Colan from Kincaid Outdoors. See you later. I might kick this guy out. Remove him. And remove myself.